Oh my god, I'm back. It's crazy. It's 2019, everyone. What's up, YouTube? I'm trying to start my little intro thing differently now. So welcome back to my channel. It is Ellie B, and I'm here with another video, but a new video in 2019. You feel me? Now, if you have me on Snapchat or Instagram or any other social media, you'll know that I said I'm going to be doing something new to YouTube. I'm going to be spitting a lot of tea, a lot of shit that has happened to me, and I'm going to be doing it all on here, regardless if I knew the person, didn't know the person. No, wrong, scratch that. Regardless if we are friends right now and some shit happened to us before, I'm going to be telling you too. Some crazy stuff, all crazy stuff. So stay tuned to that. Now today, by the title, you clearly know what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be doing a story time and some crazy shit. Oh, also, my YouTube is no longer kid friendly, you know? If by my other videos, I swear I swore before, but it's not kid friendly anymore. So if your children are watching this, sorry. Now let's get into this story, right? So I have moved to a different location in 2019. I actually moved. Lied, I didn't move in 2019. I moved in November or December, one of those. I moved. So one day I was coming back from UMass Boston from doing my exams, right? And it was about 9 o'clock that I have reached the station that I needed to go to get to my house. Now the station I go to, you need to take a bus to get there, and this bus runs every hour. So yeah, this bus runs every hour, and it's kind of iffy. You can't really like trust the schedule it says it's gonna come on, because like sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. You never know. Sometimes it comes a little bit early and you might miss it, and then you're like there for like the exact time it's set on the schedule, and then it's not coming, you know? So back to my story. When I got there, it was about 9 o'clock. No, literally it was 9 o'clock, and I have my AirPods in, you know those people that be like, excuse me, what did you say? Like, I'm one of those people for sure. And I had my AirPods in when I was at the station, bumping to my, my A Boogie and shit like that, you know. I'm gonna put some type of audio over here. And I'm bumping to my music, and I look to my left, and I see this fine ass dude, like, beautiful. And I'm like, I'm standing next to this cute ass nigga, whatever. He's next to me. Let me keep cool. Let me have my keep my AirPods on, not talk, just listen to music. Do me. So I'm doing that, and then I do another glance to look at like kind of the time and at him, because he was on the left side, and that's where the time of the bus was coming. And I glance, and it says 9, like 10-ish. And he's talking to me. And then I'm looking at the dude, and like I can see his lips moving, and he's looking directly at me. So I take off my AirPods. I was like, what'd you say? And he goes, oh, what time does the bus come? I'm like, 9:15. He was like, he looks at the time, because it's like right above him. He was like, all right, cool, thanks. I was like, all right, cool. Put my fucking AirPod back on. You feel me? Hit up my girls. I'm like, oh my god, this is a cute boy at the train station. He's asking me for the time, all giggly and shit. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Calm down. So that's happening, and another like 5-ish minutes go by. Mind you, I said that the bus was supposed to come at 9:15. Honey, it's 9:20. He looks at me, and he's talking to me again. He was like, it's 9:20 or whatever, like it's not coming. I was like, damn, then we missed it, we gotta wait another hour. He was like, an hour? And I'm like, yeah. So he goes back inside, sits down or whatever, and I'm still outside freezing cold, because I don't want to go inside and like pretend like I'm about to go follow him to sit down. So I sit my ass outside in cold with my AirPods on, have my jacket, whatever. And then he comes back outside, and then my outfit I had some jeans, and it was like kind of high-rise jeans, and I had some fishnet socks on, right? And homeboy comes back from inside, does a little spin around me, and goes, oh, are you wearing fishnet socks? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, oh, so you're not young. I was like, Hold up, you got that by me wearing fishnet socks? And apparently my fishnet socks determined my age, I guess. And I was like, I'm young, but not like young, you feel me? I'm 19. He was like, oh, you're 19? That's not bad. I was like, yeah. And then he goes like, he's like right a little bit behind me. Like he's on the left side, but he's a little like farther back for me to like, I have to like a little bit turn my head to look at him or whatever. And he goes, how do you think I am? I'm like, 21, 22 or whatever. He was like, one more up. I was like 23. I was like, he was like, bingo. I was like, yeah. But like, let me tell you how this dude did, like what he did. Hold up. Alright, I'm back. So no funny, this is how he looked. He had his hat on, he had his hoodie. He went to me or whatever. Like this is him like touching it. So he's like showing me his neck tattoos first of all. Or whatever, and like show me his hair. He like brushed down his hair because he got waves or whatever, you know, swimming. And he was showing me, he was like, oh, that's when he was like, how old do you think I am? I was like 23. He was like, oh yeah, and we're talking, bro. Like, mind you, you're not supposed to talk to strangers. And he's telling me about his whole thing. Like he's from I'm not even gonna say where he's from, but he's from a different like place, different state. He came down to Boston or whatever like 6 months ago, and he has like a little crib in Boston, a little crib out here where I live or whatever. And he was like, oh, I live like he was like, where do you live at? And I was like, I mean, I live on like this street. I said my street name. I was like, I live on this street. And he was like, oh, me too, like I live right up the street. Like I live on like a street that's next to it, like Alston Street. Feel me? So he was like, oh, he goes up my street and then he turns. So that's where he's getting off, because he's going off at the station I'm getting off, right? So a whole hour goes by and then the bus finally comes. But the bus that we needed to get on, the bus that came, it was going to a different station, coming back to the station we were at, then going to the actual station that we needed to, the stop that we needed to go to. So the bus driver just allowed us to get on, and we were just gonna be there for another hour on the whole entire ride, like until we got to our stop. So you already know what's up. Like we're already on the bus, we're talking up a storm, and then he's telling me about his old, we were talking about zodiac signs and shit, and he was like, oh, are you a Scorpio? I'm like, yeah, or whatever. And you already know, people already got like a whole bunch of shit to talk about Scorpios. Who really gives a fuck? Like, but yeah, that happened. And he was like, oh, but like mind you, he like guessed it. I didn't even have to tell him when my birthday was or anything. Like, and he was like, you're a Scorpio? I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, you stop. I mean, he didn't say I was stubborn. He was like, I'm bossy or whatever. I was like, and me, I'm in my corner in the bus, got my AirPods on, blah blah blah, have my hat. And I was like, I don't know, who are you basing this off? Like, what Scorpio do you know that's like this? He was like, my ex-girlfriend. I'm like, oh, your ex-girlfriend. And he was like, yeah, she was a Scorpio. I mean, she's a Scorpio. She crazy, she bossy, she tried to run people over, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, damn, in my head, I'm like, damn, that sounds kind of like me. I do. But, you know, I ain't gonna finna tell him that because, you know, like, no, wasn't gonna tell him that. But yeah, he's like, oh, doing all this shit based off his ex-girlfriend. I'm like, oh damn, she's sound crazy. I'm not like that crazy. I used to be like that, but now I'm not, you know? Like two different people, two different Scorpios. And he was like, well, I'm a Taurus. And I was like, so if y'all know all that about that, what's that, astrology, I don't know, all that shit that talks about like who zodiacs are supposed to be with what, Scorpios are supposed to be with Taurus. So you feel me? I mean, you feel me? So like, I'm like, ooh, I probably found my one and only, blah 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 blah. He's a Taurus, we balance. This is what he told me. He was like, oh, we balance each other out. I'm stubborn, like we're equal. He was like, he did everything. He made it sound like we was gonna be together the next day. You feel me? Oh, I forgot to add, when we were at the station, he gave me his Snapchat, bro. He was like, yo, you can add me up on Snap. I was like, I say less. When you go to camera, you can like press the volume button and it will take a picture. So we're on the bus, right? We're on the bus and I have my phone on the side and I have my headphones in so you can't hear the clicking part. So I just took a picture of him on the side without him knowing and sent it to my girls because my phone was on 2%, guys. Mind you, 2 hours from 9 o'clock, It's already 11, bro. My mom, the same day I hit him up, I was like, oh, did you go to, because he was going to the store down the street from me, because he didn't walk the same direction as me. He went down the street, but he said he walks up past my house around there so he can get to his crib. And he walks down the street to go to the store, and then I hit him up. I was like, oh, did you get whatever from the store? He was like, yeah. He was like, now I'm just about to walk up. But you know, me not being the creep I am, I didn't look out the window. I was just like, whatever. So 2 days later, he hits me up. He was like, oh, you want to chill, do whatever. I was like, nah, because I'm like, this is during finals week. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm like pretty busy right now. I'm doing homework and shit like that. But then, after like not really caring of him anymore, my homegirl sends a screenshot to the fucking group chat. And I'm just thinking it's like a regular type of screen. I would go on my regular phone. I was like, oh, it's just a regular type of screenshot. Guys, y'all wouldn't believe this shit. My homegirl sent me a screenshot of this dude's mug shot. No, it wasn't even just a mug shot. It was a whole article that was dated to the 26th of December. And I met him the 23rd or whatever. So, you know, I get the article. I'm like, ah, shit. Like, what the fuck's going on? So I go ahead and read the article and shit like that. And I'm like, nah, for real? Like, so the article says, let me find the headline. Actually, I'm not even gonna find the headline, because if I tell you, I'm gonna look this up real quick. But like, homeboy did a whole crime spree back in September out here. Dude broke into a restaurant, left blood everywhere on the counter, on the register. I'm assuming that they were trying to take money or whatever. And then gets caught, the police calling them, runs, steals a U-Haul truck, drives a U-Haul truck into like 5 other cars, gets caught with that, runs and tries to get away. And then the police gets him. That was in September. And then recent, on the 26th, homeboy assaulted 2 officers. And I'm just like, huh? So mind you, you were arrested for breaking and entering and assaulting 2 officers. And not even that, y'all think we're done here. Like, oh, he did all that shit, ain't gonna tell me? Nah. Homeboy, the place I told y'all he's from, he was in and out of jail, bro. I hooded my homegirl. My homegirl, she's in the law and stuff. Like, she does, like, she's going to college for that. So, like, I told her his name. She found all this information for me, and I'm just like, well, damn. There goes my life. I could have been dead that day. Anything could have happened to me. Homeboy, he had my phone in his hand. He had the chance. He had the chance to skedaddle, but he did not. He did not. God was on my side that day. But, like, I'm not done. He was in and out of jail for 4 years. Back to wherever he was from. Also, y'all remember I told you he's 23? Homeboy's 27. First of all, y'all remember I told you he lived up my street? Nah. You remember the store that I told you he was going to? That's where he lives. He lives down that way, bro. Opposite direction from my crib. Some crazy shit, bro. And I'm just like, well, damn. Well, damn. Look what whoever blew this way, like, who told me, who put this guy near me to talk to me and comes to find out he's a felon? Like, some crazy shit. Some crazy shit. Could have broke into my crib. Some crazy shit, guys. Like, I don't know. I even know how to react that much to the thing. Like, I did MBTA. Like, I hate this shit because there's so many fucking weirdos on that shit. Yeah. And dumbasses like me who talk to random strangers. But, you know, he was fine. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments or anything, or anything I was saying before in the beginning of the video, what kind of tea that I will be spilling, hit me up on any of my social media. Have a great 2019. Please like and subscribe, and tell your friends that I will be dropping tea on this channel every Tuesday. Bye.